Alright, so we are here. It is NFL Week 5. Now, on Thursday Night Football, we will have the Chicago Bears taking on the Washington Commanders. And because they have not traded Chase Claypool, as of me recording this, I am picking the Washington Commanders. If you saw my recap, I said I'm not picking them to win a game until they trade Chase Claypool because I think he's cursed. So, I mean, at least he's a curse for the Bears. He could go anywhere else and maybe he'll be a Hall of Famer. It's just, as far as being in Chicago, he's cursed. And he's cursing the team. So, until they get rid of him, I am picking the other team. Then on Sunday, we will have the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Buffalo Bills. The Jags got to spend the past week and change in England. They are playing 2 games in a row in England. So they will very, very much be used to the time difference. And yeah, while it's technically a Bills home game, and technically, like, if the Jags were home, it technically isn't a home game because you're 6 hours away. As for like 5 or 6 hours ahead of us as far as time is concerned. So, I'm gonna take the Bills. I know Jacksonville, England is like their second home, and they play well there, but I'm taking the Bills to win this game. Houston at Atlanta. I'm gonna take the Houston Texans here. CJ Stroud is fantastic. Like, he is phenomenal. And I'm debating on whether I should start him in fantasy or not because of how good he has been. That'll be up to me, and I have a little bit of time to decide. Carolina Panthers at Detroit Lions. I will be taking the Detroit Lions here. They're a good team, and I think they can easily handle a team like Carolina. Tennessee at Indy. I'm going to be taking Indy here. Jonathan Taylor, he might be back. I don't know if he is for sure, but he might be back. And plus, Anthony Richardson, he is so freaking good too. He's just using his, running ability so well. And not like Bryce or CJ, don't have that ability or don't use it. But Richardson, he's such a powerful runner. So I'm going to take Indianapolis to win this game. The New Jersey Giants, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch it. Go watch either week 4 or my week, the predictions from week 4 or the week 4 recap. Go watch either of those if you don't know what I'm talking about. The New Jersey Giants versus the Miami Dolphins. Miami will be walking away, or should I say running away, with this game because their players are going to be running wild on the field. And I expect the backups to be in at some point in the 4th quarter. Maybe early 4th quarter, much like how they did with Denver. New Orleans at New England. I'm going to take New Orleans. New England's got a couple injuries on defense. So I think that'll make them just the slightest bit more susceptible, though they did trade for J.C. Jackson. I don't know why the Chargers did that. That is the one and only place he will ever be good, and now they just let him go for a swap of late picks. Like, why would you do that? That is literally the one and only place where he'll be good. Just like any other player who plays well in New England and then leaves and is not good elsewhere. So I will take New Orleans, but I'm not confident in that pick at all. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. Baltimore, you're winning this game. Please. Please make Pittsburgh score 0 points and maybe they'll fire Matt Canada before the bye. Like, just make the offense look bad, okay? Please. I want Matt Canada gone. Just do me that favor. Obviously, if Pittsburgh wins, I'll be excited, but man, I really, really want Matt Canada gone. I do. So if Baltimore could do me that favor, that'd be great. But at least if they don't do me that favor, Pittsburgh would win. Or the offense looks great and they still lose, which I don't like. I don't. We'll see what happens, but I'm picking Baltimore. Philly at LA Rams. So this is actually a very interesting game. Two good teams. Philly, who hasn't played great. The Rams, who are kind of rolling. And I wish I knew if they were getting Cooper Kupp back. I really do. Because if I am going to go to fantasy and I'm going to just try to find him. Because if he plays, that may or may not influence my answer. But we'll have to see. Because imagine this. He plays and then you got to deal with Puka and Cooper Kupp. So it says... Let's see. The Rams designated Kupp for a return to practice Wednesday. Let's see. There still isn't a ton of clarity regarding Kupp's return to action, so it's worth following this closely ahead of the meeting with the Eagles. Either way, the return seems soon, and he's a surefire fantasy start if he's deemed ready for this conference matchup. The transaction opens up a 21-day window in which the Rams can evaluate Kupp before activating him from injured reserve and adding him to the 53-man roster. Per Adam Grosbard of the Orange County Register, Kupp is in line to practice Wednesday, with Sarah Barshop of ESPN.com having previously reported that the Rams hope the wideout will be available this Sunday against the Eagles. Kupp's availability for the Week 5 matchup isn't guaranteed at this stage, but added context on that front should arrive once the team observes Kupp at practices Wednesday through Friday. So that really doesn't help. So, as far as will Cooper Kupp play, you know what? I'm going to say that because the Philadelphia Eagles have not played great, I'm going to take the Rams here. That's a little risky, but if Cooper Kupp plays between Kupp and Puka, Kupp and Nakua, I got the first letter of Puka's name swapped with the last. But if both those guys are on the field, plus their young running back who's doing pretty well, I like the Rams. And all I need for Philly is to just not play, perfect. Like if they continue this kind of meh cycle that they're on, the Rams can win this game. Cincinnati at Arizona. Something wrong with Cincinnati. Obviously, it's Joe Burrow's injury. It's lingering. It's affecting his play. He can't move. Can't run. God. I'm really debating on, do I really want to take Cincinnati, or should I take an Arizona team that has been playing really hard? I'm going to take Arizona here. Will I regret it? I don't know, maybe. Will things finally click for Cincinnati? I don't know, maybe. Will Burrow's calf be any better? I don't know, maybe. But based on what I've seen, I have no reason to have faith in Joe Burrow in Cincinnati. I'm taking Arizona to win this game. All right, New York Jets at Denver Broncos. You earned your title back in New York with your loss, but close loss, versus the Kansas City Chiefs. So, Denver, they're bad. They are. They had to overcome a 21-point deficit against the Chicago Bears. 21 points they were down. So, I'm going to take the Jets here. Zach Wilson, he played a little bit better. Denver's defense is not very good. And their offense isn't very good. So the good New York Jets defense should be able to handle Denver's offense. The Jets win this game, and they get the last laugh based on Sean Payton's comments from the preseason. Kansas City at Minnesota. I'm taking Kansas City to win this game. I'm sure Minnesota will be getting plenty of yards since Kirk Cousins leads the league in passing, and Justin Jefferson leads the league in receiving, and Danielle Hunter's a good pass rusher. But Kansas City's winning this game. And I think, I could be wrong here, but I think the Chiefs are undefeated with Travis Kelce and his mustache this season. I think I'm correct on that. Because when Travis didn't play, they lost versus Detroit, and they probably would have won if Travis was on the field. So I think they're undefeated with Travis Kelce and his new mustache. So I'm going to pick the mustache to win this game. Dallas at San Fran. This is a very, very, very good Sunday night football game. And I'm going to take San Francisco. It's just, I don't know what it is. Dallas cannot beat them. Brock Purdy, when he starts and finishes a game, is undefeated. So I'm taking San Fran to win this game. I am sorry, Dallas. I know it's going to hurt, but you're going to have to take this medicine. Green Bay at Vegas. Again, only one Monday Night Football game, and I'm taking the Green Bay Packers. This is the other quarterback in my fantasy team, Jordan Love. So it's, do I start Jordan Love or do I start CJ Stroud? Right now, I'm leaning Love, but we'll see what happens. So that is it for these predictions. If you guys did enjoy this video, do me a favor and leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on. I will see everyone in the next video. Later.